Good afternoon, everyone. I'm delighted to be here. And on behalf of the Gates Foundation, we want to congratulate the team that has delivered such a wonderful piece of work. I think we have contributed a little bit to the buzz. I think I contributed as an obstetrician, and at times I felt that we needed to call an anesthesiologist, but at the end, it was a normal birth and a wonderful baby and a wonderful piece of work, that will be extremely helpful and important. I just wanted to acknowledge also the contribution of my colleague Kate Summers, who is a lawyer and who also was the main point of contact with between the foundation and the team of authors. I thought I would share with you a little bit about the strategy of the foundation. You all know that we work a lot on vaccines and drugs and pneumonia, diarrhea, malaria, and tuberculosis, HIV, vaccines, and polio eradication. But there are three teams at the foundation that are particularly relevant to this work, and those are the MNCH team, the family planning team, and the nutrition team. In the MNCH team, we have a strategy. Every team develops a strategy, which is a sort of a framework for investment. And the MNCH team recently decided and got an approval to expand our investments, our support to facility-based births, institutional births, and also births in bigger facilities than the support that we have been giving for some time to community health workers and births in small facilities. We will also work with district hospitals and major hospitals, larger hospitals, because we feel that we are looking at the world and the evolution and urbanization trends and trends toward institutional births, and as you know, there is a sharp increase in the number and proportion of births in facilities. So we have decided to expand our support to include those trends and the aspirations of young women, and even poor young women now want to have access to safe and respectful care. In particular, we are interested in models whereby you have a major hospital that can care for complications and surrounded by birthing centers staffed and run by midwives. And that's a model. That's not the model. That's not the only model or the only type of services that the foundation will support. But I think it's an interesting model because it acknowledges and it provides support to the continuum of care from normal to abnormal. It's a continuum, isn't it? It's not a normal birth can evolve into having a complication. Midwives can prevent and early manage some complications, but you need a continuum of care to address the normal to abnormal continuum. So that model is also interesting because it will help to address some of the workforce challenges that were highlighted this morning around the number of midwives. And it was said again, we don't have enough midwives. And of course, consolidating a larger number of births in fewer facilities will help train the number of people that needs to be trained. Again, it's not the perfect model, but it's one where midwives can deliver their craft in a safe and stimulating environment. Indeed, midwifery is a wonderful profession. In French, we have a word for midwife. It's a Latin language. We have a word for midwife, which is, as you know, sage-femme, the wise woman. I think it's a wonderful profession, and one needs that to evolve and strengthen and grow in size and in scope, as was mentioned by a lot of people this morning. So we hope that this Lancet series will contribute to this expansion, this growth, by engaging a lot of stakeholders, including government, academic circles, obstetrician, pediatrician, anesthesiologists, private sector, women's organizations and donors, and that we can all contribute to strengthen midwifery-led care. Thank you.